Let's shift focus, Mr. Irani, on a market that's really disappointed, the mid cap and the small cap space. I think this is a pseudo record high on the Nifty 5, 7, 10 stocks moving up in unison, and multiple 52-week lows coming in the mid cap and the small cap space. Against this backdrop, Helios has launched a small cap fund whose first portfolio will be revealed. Now, what's the thought process?
So, okay, Sharad, very interesting, because what we also saw was that, by the way, the approval came much earlier. It was only now that we launched it as such, and touch with the response has been phenomenal. I mean, the asset garners were pretty huge, and you'll see that when they get disclosed on probably 7th, 8th of this month. But the fact is that we saw this massive underperformance. The underperformance of mid and small caps vis-a-vis the large cap has been literally at some 5-year historic lows, and that's what made us get up and see that where is the disconnect,
yes,
what is happening out here. And we realized that in the small cap, if you look at the pure valuations, they look pretty stretched to that extent. But if you look at looking at standalone valuation doesn't make sense. Frankly, you've got to look at the earnings growth also. So basically you divide PEs with the growth, right? So then when we looked at the PEG, the small cap universe looked the cheapest among the three as such. In fact, the most expensive, by the way, was the large cap universe, because the earnings growth was very low and the valuations were also low, right? But the mid cap was the medium, not too far away from the large cap. But the small caps are a total cry out. I mean, as in I think the PEG was 1.1 as compared to a large cap PEG of 1.7. Price earnings to growth, that is what I'm talking about, right? So it was obvious that this is the time to launch. And frankly, I mean, as I said, we have this funnel, and our funnel was showing up quite a few small cap names. And we said, okay, now is the time probably to launch it. And that's why we did that. And the same, by the way, we did in our mid cap fund too. The approval we got probably 6 months back. And finally, we launched it in Feb end. And March was when we came up with the first NAV and stuff like that. And you've seen the performance. I mean, it's number one by far as what ICRA reports, though a very small period to look at, but that is what the ICRA universe shows us. They are a rating agency with us, this rankings for most of the small caps and mid caps, and obviously all the mutual funds as such. So that's how it is, and we have no doubts.
If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe.